Chapter 15. Hell, Lucifer's office. Rosweiss sat across a crimson-hair woman who narrowed her violet eyes at her. As Rosweiss was staring at Lucifer with a slight blush on her cheek. "You called for me, master?" asked the silver-hair woman. Lucifer, for one, just cleared his throat and looked over to his beloved wife. "My darling wife was the one to call for you, Rosweiss." Now, this had the silver-hair woman now looking at the crimson-hair beauty that was sitting on the armrest of her master's chair. The woman that she hadn't noticed when she had walked into his office. She blinked her aqua eye at the violet eyes now glaring at her openly. "You're married to my master?" she questioned with pure shock lacing her voice. Kushina got a smug look on her face. "Yes, he is my husband and we are happily married," she told the woman that sat across from them. This made Rosweiss frown as she had lost any chance she believed she would have with the man that sat across from her. "Just my luck. He returns from the human world with a bride. Why did I have to wait? Oh, that's right, Maze," she thought to herself as tears streamed down her now puffy cheeks. "Was there a reason for calling me?" questioned Rosweiss after a few seconds of self-pity. She looked at the man and woman that sat across from her. Kushina had an evil demonic grin on her face that made Rosweiss sink back into the armchair she was sitting in. "Yes. You are to select 3 teenage devils to go to the human world to take part in the Chunin exams that will be happening in a few months' time," Kushina told the woman that sat across from her. This made Rosweiss arch a brow at the woman. "What's the Chunin exams? Why do I need teenagers?" she questioned, not truly knowing that the human world above had changed a lot. She had seen a lot of new types of people and demons popping up in hell as of late, and in the other pure worlds, but hadn't looked into it, as she didn't really care at the time. Kushina's right eye began to twitch as she looks down at Lucifer as he knew she was going to lose it, and it wasn't going to end well for the silver-hair woman that was sitting across from them. Letting out a defeated sigh, Lucifer looks at Rosweiss. The Chunin exams is an exam that tests the skill of a shinobi to see if they are ready to move up to a higher ranking. They need a team of 3 to begin the exam, and for the final part of the exam, 1 to all 3 to none of them can move on, he told the confused woman. Her eyes light up as she understood now and then held a question within them. May I ask you a question?" asked Rosweiss. Lucifer nodded his head for her to ask. "Well, why don't you send Sakumo? He is a shinobi and is better suited for this mission," said Rosweiss as she felt a little weird taking on this mission for her master. "We would have, but Sakumo is in the human world aiding in raising our son," said Kushina as she smiled at the woman before her, as she loved the shocked expression on the woman's face. "You're your son," stammered Rosweiss as she looked shocked as she also paled at this new piece of information. "Yes, our son," said Kushina, smiling like the cat that ate the canary. The silver-hair woman just dumbly nodded her head to this. Okay, but who do you have in mind for my team?" she questioned as she didn't know who would work well together. 3 files appeared before Rosweiss. She looked down at them and clipped to each file was a photo and name. The first is Rias Gremory, a crimson-hair beauty from a house of high-ranking Devil's Knights that sever under Lucifer. Second is Ingvild Leviathan, a purple-hair beauty with orange eyes. Final member of the group, Kuroka, a raven-hair beauty with golden amber eyes and cat ears on her head and twin cattails. "You give me a princess, a siren, and an assassin for this mission?" questioned Rosweiss, a little puzzled at this odd team that was given to her. "They each have powers and strengths that will aid them well in the human realm and will help carry one of them to the finals of the Chunin exams, where I, or someone that will represent me, will go to Earth to play the cage of our new hidden village, Yomi no Kuni, and have them act as the Yomikage," said Lucifer with a grin. For he knew for his brother's screw-up, God's hold on having him stay in hell was weakening, and he would be able to escape soon. But he wasn't sure if his beautiful wife would be able to join him, though. But if he returned to the land of the living, he wouldn't be able to return looking like Minato Namikaze, But as Lucifer Morningstar? The Rosvice just nodded her head. Yes, sir, as you wish. I will find the girls and inform them of their mission, she said, stand and bowing to the two. Before I forget, I want you and the girls to show up here in the morning, where you all will be getting Shinobi Boot Camp 1011, said Kushina as a crimson aura surrounded her as her hair formed 9 crimson tails. Yes, my lady, said a frightened Rosvice as she vanished from the office. Lucifer looks up to this wife. You are enjoying this way too much. You know we could have chosen Shinobi that Tsukumo had recruited into his own army, he told his darling wife. Kushina looked down at her husband with a wicked but angelic grin on her face. Oh, I know that, dear, but I want to teach those little girls a lesson, she told him as she stood up and left his office. This left Lucifer wondered what the hell those 3 had done to piss off Kushina. Coast of the Land of Fire, taken back by this. He wasn't expecting to be flying over this stretch of sea to the other side. He figured at most he would have been ordered to water walk or something along those lines. Are you sure? You're not worried of someone spotting me? He questioned with a little nervous about the orders he had been given by his uncle. Michael ached a golden brow to this. Are you questioning my orders? He asked the young blonde that stood before him. No, sir, said Naruto as his wings appeared behind him, and he took off running and jumped into the air and flew off, leaving the others. Maze narrowed her eyes at the archangel that stood before her. You best be joining him, for there could be an unknown on the other side of the shoreline, she hissed out at him. Michael just rolled his eyes as his mighty wings appeared from his back, and with one might push, he was off the ground and up into the air, flying across the sea that lay before them all. Sasuke just looked annoyed at how Naruto and his freak of an uncle had something he couldn't have nor copy. By now, poor Tazuna had given up drinking. He threw the bottle of sake into the sea before them all as a decent-sized boat appeared from the mist that was before them all. The boatman just glared at the old drunk. Watch where you're throwing that damn thing, you old drunk, he hissed as he looked at all those that stood on the shoreline. I don't have enough room for everyone here, he said, looking at all the Jonin and Genin. Don't worry, we have our own way across, said Trixie as wings appeared behind her back, and the other 2 angels' backs, and they also pushed off the ground. We will be meeting you on the other side, she called out with a giggle. As even the boatman threw out his own bottle of sake, thinking the thing had gone bad. Naruto flew around the shoreline looking around for anyone from up high in the sky as he used the clouds as cover from anyone spotting him. He even used his chakra to find others. For now it looked good. He quickly dove down into a small clearing surrounded mist by the shoreline. He had seen the boat making a beeline for that spot, and there he would wait for the others. Not bad, but you need to pick up speed when you are descending onto the earth, said Michael from behind the boy. Naruto turned around and looked up at his uncle. I know, but I will get better with time, he said as he looked around the area. He figured if he was here, might as well do a little scouting around before the others got there.